guys, this is God Turtle here. Today, since I normally make a lot of videos about scams, but they're just randomly me reporting scammers, I'm just gonna make an entire video just about what kind of scams you should try to avoid. And I'm gonna try to cover all of them. If there are any I missed, please tell me in the comments and I'll make another video covering the rest of them. But I'm just gonna try to remember every single one and tell you guys about it in the video. First of all is really basic. The drop game. I'm sure you've all heard of it, but just in case you hadn't, it's always a good thing to be aware of for new players. Here, help me out. So let's say I'm the owner of the world, okay, and I drop my angels, and I say drop worth. So let's say he drops his golden skeleton, and then I kick him. He just lost his golden skeleton. See, so that's how that scam works. That's pretty basic. So yeah, that's that. Another way here, get back in there, Luke. Another way you could do this is if you think you're too quick for me to take your skeleton, what he'll do is he'll drop it, and then I'll put a block there, so he can't get it, because it's really hard to be fast enough, faster than me doing a block. Also, if you're on a computer, the owner can just /ban you immediately, and it's really simple. Another thing, so let's say I tell him this is a different scam. We're gonna go over the world scams now. So let's say he's down here and I'm up here, and I have my angels dropped, okay? And I'm telling him that I'm selling the world. And then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like, sell world. And he's going to say, okay, so I'll trade him. So let's say he just buys it for the G-Skelly, and I'm like, alright, let's just say he just buys it just for the G-Skelly. Like, because normally people will sell it for cheap, so it's like, wow, that's an awesome deal, so you'll definitely do it. So I'll accept and be like, yeah. And then bam, I just stole his Avini golden horse. So that's really basic. That's another way to get scammed. I'm gonna go over a couple of world scams because there's a bunch of them. So then when he's just gonna get the key so I can have it back. Okay, so that's the world scam. Let's say there's another world scam where I tell him, let's say I'm here, okay, yeah, this is one that's really annoying. So let's say I don't have a door on me, but let's say I drop my angels right there, and let's say this is a door, okay? So he doesn't know that that is a door right there. So I trade him, and let's just say that's the world key. I trade him the world key, and he kicks me in time. He kicks me in time, so I respawn, and he's like, yay, and he goes to break it, and one of my friends goes through that door and gets the angels before he can get up there. So that's horrible. Another one will be, this one is really tricky. So this one, I'll have my my angels, and I'll be in here. So I'll be like, no scam, right? But little does this customer know that there's a door way up here where he can't see it. So he's like, oh, no scam, nobody can get it, the door's blocked, the owner's blocked in. So he's like, I may as well do that. So he trades me. He trades me his golden horse. I trade him the world key. And then I'm stuck in here because he now owns the world. So he's just like, yep. And then from this door, my friend falls and picks it up. And he just got scammed again. So that's not fun. And a lot of the times people be smart and have a lot of people, come through. And I'm not very good at scam fails, so if I were to do that, I would get scammed. But some people are good at scam fails, and that's their deal. Like, they know how to avoid that stuff and, like, troll the scammer and, like, make a lot of profit off of that, but I can't do that. Oh, yeah, okay. So another scam that Luke just reminded me of is that there will be... So he'll be in here, right? And the world will be there, and there'll be a door. There'll be a door right there, okay? And it'll say go through, and when he goes through the door... he'll go into a different world. And when he goes into this different world, he'll see all my stuff, right? He'll see like an ice dragon and angel wings, okay? And I'll say, so this is a barrier. And the barrier, this world is, let's just call it God Turtle. But that door leads to God Turtle 2. And God Turtle 2 is the world with the stuff in it. So I sell him God Turtle. And he buys it from me. Right? So he buys it from me, and I'm like, I buy your Avini Golden Horse for Ice Dragon and Angel Wings, which is like a crazy good deal. And he's like, wow, right? So he does the trade, and then I leave, and he's like, wow, no scam. The owner just left. I didn't like have to do anything. And then he goes through the door, and he doesn't have access to the world. Yeah, so I actually got scammed with that, so that was a real bummer. A couple basic scams that I noticed. One is somebody will drop a world lock, and then they'll drop a ton of grass on top of it. And since grass is so transparent, they'll drop 200 grass on top of the world lock, so it looks like it's 200 world locks. Another thing is somebody will drop an actual world lock in front of 200 yellow blocks, so it looks like 201 world locks. So that's also something to be aware of. One last thing that I can think of right now. I think I've pretty much covered everything, but it's called the trust test. So what'll happen is, yeah, I know I'm a YouTuber, so this sounds I don't know, but like what they'll do is they'll broadcast saying, trust test for YouTube, come, I'm recording. So what'll come is somebody's recording and you're like, me. So I pull him in and I'm like, okay, trust test. And like, let's just say I drop a world lock, right? And he's like, okay, I don't need to scam that. And he's like, cool, trust test. So then he drops his Avini Golden Horse. And then I'm like, noob. I like call him a noob and I insult him and stuff, and then I'm like, I just stole your Avini Golden Horse. So don't participate in trust tests is what I would recommend, unless you absolutely know that person is trusted. So like if I were to do a trust test, you guys all know that I would not scam. So I mean, I wouldn't do that. Like, if I were to do a trust test, I would actually do a trust test. Now, I'm not saying I would drop my things just because I don't know how many people will actually scam me, but if anybody were to drop anything, I wouldn't scam it. So, but, I mean, you guys know I wouldn't, but you guys don't know that about other people, so I would just be careful of that. So that's pretty much the last thing I gotta tell you guys. I can't think of any more scams at the moment. I think that's it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one, and stay classy. Break the world block. Bye.